Hello and welcome to the premiere of a new series on the channel, Project Infinite. I described this in my August update video, but in case you didn't watch that, then allow me to give a brief synopsis here. Basically, I want to, in preparation of Halo Infinite, which is going to release, I'm guessing in December, it'll come out at some point this year. I'm fairly confident that December will be the month when it releases. But in preparation for that date, I want to replay through the entirety of the Halo saga. That means Halo Wars, Combat Evolved, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 3 ODST, Halo 4, Halo 4 Spartan Ops, Halo 5, and Halo Wars 2. All those games we're going to be playing through one mission a day. And if we keep consistent with that schedule, that means that I will have played through the entirety of the saga leading up until December when Halo Infinite releases. So I am very, very excited to begin this. I love the Halo franchise. I've replayed through the main games every couple months, but this will be a longer length of time for me to do that because usually I can do it in about a week or two. But now I'm gonna be limiting myself to one mission per day, so that we can make this last until Halo Infinite releases. So without further ado, no more rambling. Let's just get this thing started and start up a brand new campaign. Oh, I should have mentioned that I am going to be playing Legendary for every single game because that's the only difficulty I play on. So then let's just get things started. New campaign. No, I don't want to play the tutorial. I've played this game before.
Captain's report, February 4th, 2531. 5 years. 5 long years. That's how long it took us to get Harvest back. Go, go, go! At first it was going well, then setback after setback. Loss after loss. Made what was going to be a quick and decisive win into 5 years of hell. Of course, that's all Harvest is today. It's hell down there. But now it's ours again. Serena, status.
Standard orbit achieved. All systems normal.
Prep for pod launches, bring weapon systems online.
Expecting trouble, Captain?
Harvest may be ours again, but I don't think the Covenant appreciate that yet. Sergeant Forge, report.
Definitely plenty of bad guys down here, Captain. And they found something in the ice.
Damn it. That complicates our mission. Anders, what have you got?
Captain, scans of the northern polar regions show some interesting Covenant activity on the surface. There's some kind of structure down there.
What do you think they're looking for?
That's what we're here to find out. We're to bring Alpha Base up to operational status and take control of that site.
I'll get my equipment ready, Captain.
Lady, there's no way you're coming down here on the first burn.
Sergeant Forge, pull back to Alpha Base. I'm sending you some backup.
Roger that. Forge out.
So, nothing too difficult then?
It might be the key to this whole war, Serena. It's worth the risk.
Captain, Alpha is toast. Nothing for me to pull back to. Suggest you hold that back up for now.
We need to turn that around, Sergeant. Serena, what's our status?
Sir, we've got a lot of troops retreating from Alpha Base. If Sergeant Forge can regroup them, our numbers may be sufficient to retake the base.
Roger that. We'll round up any and all survivors and get Alpha back.
Alright. Halo Wars. It has been a very long time since I've played this game. I think December... Yeah, December was the last time I played this, because... So, basically, here, what happened basically is I made my legendary walkthrough for this game on the PC version on Steam, because I figured... I'm playing this currently on the Xbox One Definitive Edition, which looks considerably better than the 360 edition. It also runs 60 FPS, so that's a nice addition, because the 60 FPS really does help games play better and run smoother. So I wanted to make the walkthrough on the Steam version so that it would be of higher quality than just playing on the 360 version. But because of that, when I first played Halo Wars on the 360, I hated this game with a fiery passion. Like, I first played this back in 2013, yeah. And then I didn't even beat this first mission before I just said, you know what? I hate this. I really, really hate this. I don't like this at all. Because in my mind, Halo was FPS, and an RTS version of Halo just did not... I didn't know what an RTS was, so the concept didn't really jive well with me. But even aside from that. So I wanted to make my walkthrough on the PC version so that I would get better visuals. Because of that, when I eventually replayed Halo Wars to give it another shot, and for the sake of the walkthrough, I never, Also, I would stay to fight that turret, but with how low Forge is, with how low his health is, I don't think we're gonna stand a chance. So we're just gonna play this a little bit safer. He says as he mildly charges into the enemies, but do we have a heal and repair? Oh, we do have a heal and repair. We should probably use that now, honestly. Because I don't think we can get Forge through this encounter without using the heal and repair. Anyway, yeah, so when I eventually replayed it, I replayed on the PC version, and that's when I said, you know what, Halo Wars isn't all that bad. I was too hard on it when I initially played it, so because of that, I never actually beat the game on 360, so one day in December, I just decided, you know what, I know how to beat this game on Legendary. I have a walkthrough of this game for Legendary. I may as well play through it on 360 just to get all the achievements for beating it on Legendary. That was December, and then I haven't played this game since then, so it'll be a nice trip down memory lane to replay this game. Alright, let's send you to deal with that, and then you can go splatter those guys, and you can focus all your attention on the ghost because you have a Gauss turret on the back, and that should be everyone taken out. Right? Yep, that's everyone. Alright, nice. It's probably the best idea to save your heal and repair for this point, but we don't, because you only get one in the first mission because you don't have the resources to use more than one. But because Forge's health was super low, and we only had one unit, and that unit was Forge. If we lost Forge, that would be game over, and I did not want to replay the mission. So here we are. That's why I used the heal and repair when I did. But it's probably best to save it for around that point. Although, how is our health doing for? Forge is not doing too hot, but the other warlocks are fine, so we should be all right. In case you're wondering why I'm playing this on the Definitive Edition instead of on Steam, the simple reason is because I have Xbox Game Pass, so the Halo Wars Definitive Edition is available on Xbox Game Pass, so that works out really nicely. Okay, we need to get Forge out of there. Get Forge out of here. Forge might explode. Forge might explode. Nope, we're good to go. Alright, so now we just focus the rest of the troops on, okay, well, we'll save your grenade ability. We'll have you ram into them. There we go. And are you the Marines? Yes, you are. Okay, let's get you back here. Let's have everyone rally up right here. Yeah, so, because I have Xbox Game Pass, which is a phenomenal deal, by the way, Halo Wars Definitive Edition is available on Xbox Game Pass, and I already have the achievements on Steam for beating this game on Legendary, so I figured, well, I may as well... If I'm going to replay Halo Wars, I may as well play it on the one edition for which I currently don't have all the achievements. I played a little bit of this game, just to see how different it was from the 360 edition. But I haven't played through it in its entirety, so I don't have all the achievements for Legendary, so it'll be a nice way to both get all the achievements and also play through on Legendary for the sake of the series. And our Warthogs are not doing too well. Yeah, they're all really, really low. Well, fortunately... Okay, well, I think we're going to have to rely on the Marines mostly for this section, because the Warthogs are not looking too good. Alright, Marines, you can go over here. How's your grenade ability doing? Okay, your grenade ability has been recharged. That's good. Anybody who can throw grenades at them. Okay, Warthogs, if you can do anything, do something about that Wraith. I doubt they'll be able to do much, or they'll just tear it to pieces. Okay, that's also a perfectly valid option. I did not think... They're still alive? How are the Warthogs still alive? I have no idea. but they are. Okay, that's nice. By the way, I'm gonna probably be saying this a lot, but Halo Wars is a phenomenal game. Like, RTSs don't really typically work all that well on consoles, so the fact that they were able to create an RTS that does, like, obviously it's simpler than a lot of RTSs because it has to be simpler to work on a console, but it doesn't feel that way. Like, it still feels like there's a lot you have to manage, so it's a really nice balance between creating something that's too simplistic and too complex, because it's like, it can't be too simple or else it'd be boring, and it can't be too complicated or else it won't work on a console. So the fact that they managed to strike that balance is incredible. Also, I think we've officially lost all Warthogs, but I have complete faith in the Marines' ability, because once they do this, that Wraith is dead. Or it's not? Huh. Okay, that's actually kind of surprising. Maybe we should get the Marines out of here on second thought, because I don't think they're gonna last all that much longer. Okay, hold on. Hey, Forge, we could use your assistance here. We might be in a bit of a pickle. Most of the Marines are doing alright. We lost a lot of them there. Yeah, by the way, this isn't exactly a great strategy, but this is also not really going according to plan, because we've lost a lot of our troops. I think we can still do it, but it's not going to be easy. Okay, you need to focus on these guys. Do you have your, yes you do. Never mind, you're dead. Okay. This is not good. This is varying degrees of not good. Alright, focus on the elites. Grenades? Grenade them out. There we go, okay. We don't have healing, and we have very few troops. What's left? Is it just, if it's just the Wraith, can we bait them over here? Nope, we're gonna have to get aggressive on them. Oh, well, that's not good at all. Okay, Forge, you're gonna have to tank this for the rest of us. Yep, get rid of him, get rid of him. Just shoot him down. Shoot him down, Forge. Okay, great, now get the hell out of there. Yeah, so, if you want a better demonstration of how to do this... Oh, we got another group of Marines. That's nice. If you want a better demonstration of how to play this mission, go watch my Legendary walkthrough. Yeah, by the way, I should have clarified. I'm playing a Legendary, but this isn't going to be a walkthrough or anything. This is just going to be me having some casual fun playing the Halo games. So if you're expecting some pro strats, I'm probably not going to be doing them, especially for Halo Wars. Because Halo Wars, I'm a lot better at the main Halo games than I am at Halo Wars. But I do still have some cool strategies every now and again. But generally speaking, this isn't going to be like a super try-hard, hardcore thing. I'm just going to be kicking back, having some fun, playing Halo. So, yeah, there will be deaths. I'll put it that way. There will be many deaths throughout the course of this series. Just because I'm not really trying super hard. That's not an excuse, by the way. I'm just in case you're expecting some high caliber, like MLG pro gameplay, that's not going to be happening. So as you can see, I literally only have a squad of Marines and Forge, and we're still somehow managing to survive here. So, yeah, if you want a better demonstration of how to do this section, I recommend my Legendary walkthrough, but if you just want to see someone kicking back, having fun, playing Halo Wars, this is a series for you, and then as I said, we'll be playing through the rest of the Halo games as well. How did we survive that? We should not have survived that. Wow, we got that's going to be like the lowest rank possible for this mission.
This is Forge. Area clear. Situation normal. Orders?
Alpha base is ours again. Sergeant Forge, you may want to scout the area.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's no way that was going to be a good ranking for that mission. We did not play that very well. I mean, not that I was trying to play it super well. I was just kind of trying to kick back and relax and have fun, like I said. But I mean, that was some pretty poor gameplay, especially for Legendary. Then again, I am still a little rusty. It's still a little rusty at the game, so I'm sure I'll get better as time goes on, but that'll be it for this first episode. I hope you guys are excited about me playing through the entirety of the Halo saga, because I've never played through all the Halo games solo. I made a Legendary walkthrough for Halo 5, and I played through Halo Wars Legendary walkthrough, but I've never done a solo Legendary playthrough for any of the other main Halo games, so I'm excited. I'm excited to relive the magic of the Halo franchise leading up to Halo Infinite, and I hope you guys are too, so thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time, and I hope to catch you all tomorrow for some more Project Infinite. Goodbye!